Okay, I'm going to pull us all together, guys. Right, funnels. Did anybody add anything to their funnel? Just shout at me if you did. Don't be shy.
Yeah, the automated email thing, we need to do that for definitely.
Automated emails, yeah, start getting that going, get that automation going.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's great, isn't it? It happens without you even having to think about it. Schedule it all. Somebody else shouted there? Yep.
I added evaluation and follow-up.
Great. Evaluation and follow-up as well there. Anybody else add anything to theirs? Yes?
An abandoned cart email marketing.
Ah, yeah.
One I've looked at on Millionaire before and I haven't set up yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So if you've got something where people come in and they bounce back off, abandoned cart's a great one. You can use MailChimp. We use ActiveCampaign for our email automation systems.
You use what, sorry?
ActiveCampaign we use. So that's great because it's so simple to set up. It's, you start creating your emails, you just drop down how you want the time to be. You can do so much crazy stuff with email automation. You can even have it, right? I had a guy come out to talk about email automation with me, and he then started saying, you can find out the dates of your customer's birthday, put it into the system, and when it's their birthday, you can have it where it can connect to, an external company which will send out birthday cards. All automated. And little cakes. I was like, what? And they said you can connect all kinds of things into so like if you're looking at your customer service side of stuff, like imagine being a customer and you get a little cake and a birthday card from a business and you're like, what the? And it can all be automated. So there's so much amazing stuff you can do out there if you want to up your customer service and make customers feel valued. Or you can have it where there's an automation where they've bought a product and you could have it that you could send them something, linked to that. I know there was one company out in America, but they were selling really, really high ticket products. He used to send, I think it was actual, so when they bought one of his really, really high-end products, he would send the actual, oar of a boat, like one of the paddle things, one of those, like a huge thing engraved, and it was like it linked to the whole business. Like, can you imagine getting that on your doorstep? I don't know if I'd be that pleased, to be very honest, this big thing, but there was all kinds of things that were automated that can go out to. So if you think about your whole customer experience, it's not just the case of when we do emailing and in that funnel side of it and we're looking for follow-ups and the advocate side, it's not just always sell, here's discount codes, here's this. It's really important to get value across, to explain your products, explain your journey. I follow a guy who, he has products that he sells, but he sells them in such a way that I feel like I know him. I get emails of where he's been with his kids. I get emails about, some problems he's had in his life so far and his challenges, and then he very carefully loops it back into the business. And I've never met him, but I feel like, I read his emails and I feel like I know him. Has anybody ever felt that before with somebody? And then you're on the journey with them. So there's so much you can do to, keep your customers in with you and that retention, which is massive.
What sort of cost are the automated sort of systems that you can buy?
What sort of?
Cost, how expensive are they?
It depends. Some are quite cheap. MailChimp, I think, originally gives you a free version that you can tap into. ActiveCampaign, what do I spend on my ActiveCampaign, Dean?
Free, you write it down.
It's priced at the contact. So
Yeah, goes up in bands.
Well, I think it's like $9 a month for up to 1,000 contacts, and it's priced accordingly up to 2,500, 5,000 contacts, but it's all reasonably priced. Doing that. We stole that to Gemma for the birthday. That was your idea.
You nicked it, have you?
We sent them a half birthday, and all we say is that happy half birthday. Book your party when it's actually your party.
I like that. Yeah. But there's all these things you can do, and that's all automated, happening in the background without you even having to do anything. And what the great thing about your emails is it personalises them all as well. So everybody's names goes into the right spots where you want them to go and all that information. You just put your little code in, which is really simple to do. And then you can direct people to other products, you can direct people to other pages you want them to follow. Just stay in there, in front of their mind, educating them. And if people don't want to be part of it, they want to subscribe, unsubscribe as well, that's perfectly fine. I was saying that before. It's not always just about getting all the followers, you want that, but at the same time, you also want to filter people out. If people aren't engaging and doing things in your business, sometimes that affects your algorithms and other things, so it's good to win some, it's good to lose some as well. The whole process in your business is not about having the biggest following, the biggest list, it's about having the quality in there as well. Okay.